is up, guys? It's Leah here, and we are going to be talking about week number 2. Oh man. Okay, so this week was very, very difficult with all of the scheduling conflicts that I had going on, and it just didn't go the way that I was hoping that it would, but that's okay. It's only 1 week out of all of these weeks that I'll be doing. So yeah, let's just get into it. I knew going into this week that it was going to be a little bit more difficult because I had some family scheduling things that I had to really be working with and working around. And I had to help out some family with lots of like after school activities. So that took up 3 days that I was not able to do it. So it was like Tuesday through Thursday, I was not able to go to any classes, which really bummed me out. But, you know, it's just one of those things that I'm just going to have to learn as I go. And at first, I really like got down on myself about it because I was just so frustrated. I'm like, well, this is only my second week of doing this and I already can't even work out. Like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I was so stressed out. I was really feeling down about it. But then I remember it's just part of this whole journey is to like work around it and to make exercise and being healthier part of my lifestyle. Like, I have to make certain things work with my life. So once I kind of got that into my head, I was like, okay, you know, this is fine. There will be other weeks where I'll be able to go 3 or 4 days a week and, you know, kind of help make up for it. And then also finding other ways to make up for the lack of exercise this week. So another scheduling issue was, so Monday I ended up going to a concert. I've had it booked for 3 months now, I think. It was so much fun. It was so worth it. Like, I mean, I wasn't even upset to be missing any classes that day. Yesterday, I had signed up to go to my first yoga class of this week. And then obviously I got my hair cut. So I thought, okay, so if I make my hair appointment at 3, I'll be able to make it to class at 4:30. It'll be plenty of time. Then my hairstylist, she works out of her home. She ended up having some scheduling issues with her kids. And so it ended up making our appointment way slower than it normally would have. By the time that I got done with my hair appointment, I was supposed to be at class already. So like I ended up missing yesterday. And again, like I was just so bummed. I'm like, I can't believe you did this. Like, why did you make this appointment? You know, you need to be at this class. Why aren't you there? And again, it's like, I needed my hair cut. I had this layer underneath here, which was like all of the grow out from when I had an undercut. And I've been growing it out for over a year now. So as my, like the top layers had gotten longer, the bottom layers were getting longer too, but it was like this short versus this. And so it was just something that I had to do it. So now my hair is all even, all one length. And so now I can truly start the grow out process. And I am so excited for that. On to some other changes that I had this week. Sunday, I opened up my last bottle of wine that I had, and I knew I had like a couple glasses left. Monday at the concert, I had 2 shots of tequila while I was there. Tuesday, I finished that bottle of wine, and I haven't bought any all week. So from Tuesday to now, which is Saturday, I haven't had any alcohol in the house. And I feel great, actually. Like, I feel very good. I was kind of nervous for it. I don't really need it. Like, I have other things going on. Like, I don't have time to be going to the store to buy anything, and I don't have time to be laying on my couch drinking. That was kind of what I was hoping for, is that now that I'm like filling up my schedule with other things, that I'm not just going to be like sitting at home bored drinking. And so like here we are, and I am so happy about that. Last night, I went out to dinner with one of my friends, and I did have a margarita. Like, we got done with the food and we were getting ready to go, and I'm like, oh shit, I actually have to finish this drink. I didn't even think about the drink. That's so much different than how things normally are with me. Usually when I go out for dinner, I'm drinking like at least 2 drinks just to like feel like, okay, now I feel good. I feel fine. And like last night, like I didn't even want it. I just got it to get it because I felt like I should have something, or else I knew that like if I didn't get something with dinner, then I would have been upset at the missed opportunity, which is like terrible. I've kind of like set the goal in my head of what I'm going to be doing. So I currently have 2 vapes that are about halfway done. And once I get through these, then I'm just going to like quit for a while, see how it goes, not put the pressure on myself, because the more pressure I put on myself, the more I'm going to want to like stray from that. I finished 1 this morning, so I had 3 that were like all half full. So I finished the 1 this morning, and it was fun because I actually like took a hammer and like busted it up, and like we'll just see, you know, we're slowly but surely gonna get there. I knew because I wasn't able to go to yoga class as much as I was wanting to go, I knew I needed to kind of work on like the food part of it, right? I actually had like written down a meal plan of like what dinners I would be making. And I did stray from that quite a bit. Monday night, we ate out. I had just gotten out of work, and then like we like went straight up to the concert. So we didn't even get to come home. I had Taco Bell up there. But compared to what I normally eat at Taco Bell, like I only had a crunchy taco and was it crunchy taco and a Baja Blast, I think. Which normally I'd be ordering like the full box and eating that, and I didn't because I wasn't even that hungry. I just wanted to get home. Tuesday night was the first night of soccer, and so I just made like a quick hamburger helper. I added some leftover corn into it, and you know, that was fine. Like it was a quick, easy meal. Wednesday, I put some pork ribs in the slow cooker and had those cooking all day long with some barbecue sauce on there. And then yesterday, I was hanging out with my friend and we got hungry, so I'm like, well, let's just go get some food. So we went to a pasta place. It's just one of those weird off weeks where, you know, I wasn't able to accomplish everything that I wanted to accomplish, but I feel like there was all good reasons for it. There was nothing really I could do, so there's no reason for me to beat myself up about it. You know, it's just going to be weeks like that sometimes, and I just have to accept that, and then just work harder the next week. That's it. That's all I have. So now let's talk about the yoga class that I got to go to this morning. Finally, I've been waiting all week for this, and I'm like, I have to get 1 class in. I have to do this. Like, So I've been looking forward to it all week long. And this morning I got to go to, I forget what kind of class it was. It was so different than the other classes that I went to last week. Like last week we were focused on, you know, being relaxed, being calm, kind of letting all your worries and stresses go away. Where the class today was all about re-energizing yourself and resetting yourself for the next week. And we focused on like these really interesting breathing patterns and kind of like some newer movements that I haven't done in the other classes. And it was just so interesting how different it felt. Like I felt really, really good, and I felt amazing all day long. So one of the things from the class that was like quite interesting for me was we did this, it was a chant, and we had to do it for 8 minutes. And you just like, you sit, you close your eyes, and we all just chant together. So like you inhale really deeply, so like, and then you go, and so I'm not one to really like exhale deeply like some of the other people do. I haven't gotten comfortable yet with doing that. So the fact that for 8 minutes of this class, you were sitting there and having to like actually make noise, like, was so out of the box for me. And I liked it. I liked like doing something that I wasn't necessarily comfortable with. Because again, like that's the whole point of this whole thing. Do things that I don't normally do. If I'm going to be putting my hands on the ground, my knees are going to be bent. Very heavily bent, like a 45-degree angle bent. And today I was able to do it where my legs were straight. and my hands were like on the ground. Same with when we were like sitting down with our legs stretched out and like, you know, legs up and then stretching to like try to touch your toes. I was able to put my hands and cup them around the bottom of my feet. I haven't been able to do that probably since I was 10. So I definitely have noticed some differences. Like I've just felt way more malleable than normal. So that's good. I'm very glad. Very glad about that. So yeah, we're making progress, you guys. Week 2 and we're making progress already. Yay! After class, like I told the teacher, like this is my favorite class that I've done so far. Like this one is so much fun. Like I feel great. Like, so I'm going to insert the video that I took right after class so that you can kind of see how I was thinking, feeling, and everything after class. I'm so glad that I went to this one. It's so different than the other couple classes I took last week. Oh my gosh. Like I feel so energized. Like the other ones were focused on being calm and relaxed and letting everything go. And this one was all about like energizing yourself. Oh my gosh. It feels so good. So good. And the teacher recognized me. I'm building a community, guys. Yay. So yeah, there's that. This was week 2. And you know, like I said, there's going to be some weeks you do better than other weeks. I'm just, you know, it's again going to be one of those scheduling things that I really got to work with, but that's okay. I feel good. I'm still glad that I got up and did it, because normally I probably would have been like, well, fine, I'm just done. I'm not going to do it anymore because it's too hard. It's too complicated to schedule this. But like, no, like we are here, we're doing this, and how it comes is how it comes. And what doesn't happen, doesn't happen. And there's no way we can change it. There's no way we can turn back the clock. You know, it is what it is. So next week, I actually already have my classes scheduled. Again, my work schedule is a little bit weird. So like I'm going to be working some mornings. I'm going to be working some evenings. I'm going to be doing fill-in shifts. It's going to be weird. I'm doing one class that I had done last week that I really liked. And then the 2 other classes are way different than anything that I've done this far. And next week is going to be my 3rd and final week at this yoga studio. So yeah, I'm kind of sad because like I already feel so comfortable there. I like look forward to going. And yeah, but it's okay because then we're going to be moving on to the next thing. Yay. We're already halfway done with the first month, you guys. Like, what? Already? Definitely subscribe. Definitely comment how you think things are going. Give me a little motivation because this week I was feeling down about it, as you could probably tell. So yeah, just help me stay motivated. I need some love. And with that being said, I will see you next week for week 3 and my 3rd and final week at this yoga studio. Sad. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. And like I said, subscribe. Keep me on this journey. Keep going with me. Bye.